once again, take 3. I will get this right. Charlie, son of John and Lucinda Waters, 1869 to 1904. Okay, I think I got those, so I'm going to go on back here. And Mary Ann Waters, Nancy Waters. Looks like she died in 1861. She was born in 1787. John Waters, born 1799 and died in 1855. Looks like he was 96 years old in 3 months and 3 days. No, 56. 56. Back here we got Connor, William and Emily Smith Connor, 1823-1905, 1832 to 1897. Well, that's a big old stone. Big old stone. See the periwinkle I was talking about? It kind of gives you a hint how old it is. Thomas Connor died in 1877. And looks like he's just 22 years old. Don't say when he was born. George Gilbert died in 1870 something. That one's hard to read. Eliza Bowman, Brownlow, sorry. Eliza Brownlow. And she died in 1875. And looks like she was born in 1880 something. That one's kind of rubbed off. Here's some older ones. Can't read them. Looks like somebody fixed that one at one time. That's a Waters. I'm going back this way. Can't read that one. This one, I can't read it unless it's on the other side. Okay, this is a nice granite. Yeah. I still can't read it though. Is it Fidelia Reamer, born 1824 and died 1884. And then on this side we got George Reamer, 1862 to 1884, and Scott B. Reamer, 1853 to 1884. That's a good size stone. Nothing on the back side of that. Let me look, I'll see. Okay, there was on this other side. D.D. Reamer, 1821 to 1904. And it looks fairly new. It might not be, but yeah, you can tell that it doesn't match the base stone. We have a Theo, 1863 to 1896. And one thing I'm noticing at the moment, I don't see right now any soldier graves, but now that don't mean they're not in here. There's a Galen. That's a nice big stone. Homer. Don't say the last name on that one. Here's a huge monument here. It's a Galen. J.A. Galen, 1845, 1932. V.C. Galen, 1847, 1898. Lorinda Miss Reed, 1867, 1890. Stella, 1878, 1894. James J., 1876, 1880, 1877. And then we got Hattie, 1879, 1895. Daisy, 1890, 1906. And T.A. Galen, 1868, 1896. E.F. Galen, 1871 to 1903. And then we have Homer, 1882 to 1895. And on this, oh, sorry guys, I'm having an awful time with this phone. Mary M.H.R.F. Galen, 1835 to 1907. This is a chunky stone. On this side is Ella and Anna. Ella was 1858. Can y'all see that with the shadow? I'm not sure. 1858 to 1879. Anna, 1861 to 1880. And on the back is R.F. Galen, 1833 to 1890. Let's see who's beside him. There's somebody right here. James Henry Galen, 1875 to 1929. Martha Ann, daughter of R.F. and M.H. Galen, 1861 to 1880. I like the roses carved into that one. This is Ellen, daughter of R.F. and M.H. Galen, 1858 to 1879. Go up here. Mose, G.M. Varner Mose, 1874 to 1919. I can't read that, but they was born in 1858 and died in 1888. These are weathered, and I can't really make those out. This is an Anderson, Andrew Anderson, and the dates are just unreadable. I can't make them out. Sorry. Something Henry. Is it Ernest or Ernie maybe? 1884 to 1916. That one's broke, but they've
born in
1814, died in 1872. Oh, there's another one of the roses. Looks like Rebecca, and I can't make out the last name. Maybe Wiles? Webb. Okay, Rebecca Webb. And that's she passed away in 1976. And they have a Revelations 14
something
scripture on the bottom of it. That one can't read. That one, no. These are pretty stones, and they're pretty common too, I guess, for that era. Can't read that one. Looks like, I don't know why, but it looks like somebody scratched on these. I wouldn't think an animal would do that. Nancy Tony, 1883 to 1897. Susan Johnson, 1840 to 1883. The hand pointing up. Well, that's where they're going, up. This one looks like, you guys can help me out on this one, but they was born in 1845 and died in 1885.
last name is Ramsey.
Ramsey, okay. It looks like they begin with a Joe or Josie maybe, I'm not sure. Ramsey, yeah, I can see it now. This one, I can't read that one either. Prickard, I'm not sure. 1831, 1885, and those marks could just be weed eater marks, because it, you know, that whoever does this graveyard is, and it's mold. It's nice. Got some. There's some more right behind there too. I'm sorry if this is going to be a long one. I see the name Klein on this one, 1840 to 1880. There's some that's in the ground. I'm going to walk back here if I don't set off some kind of alarm or something, but I'm really curious about these plots, and of course they'd be turned. Can't read it. Bailey, died in 1902. Thomas, it looks like Bailey. Another Bailey. Miss Hannah Arnold, 1827 to 1897. Anna Elizabeth. That was a baby, 1886. Mary Anna Smith. Haskew Smith. Husband. And this is a Wilworth. Richard Wilworth. George Miller, 1886, 1969. N.M. Miller, 1853 to 1907. And George Jr., 1856 1903. Eli Miller, 1890 to 1891. And then W.M. Mitchell, 1890 to 1937. It looks like a plot, and you can kind of tell that there's more graves in here. Virginia Wilmot, wife of Haskew Smith, 1864 to 1941. And there's George Washington Arnold, 1859 to 1887. Okay, so that was directly behind the church. Alright, let's go to this one. Looks like the top's broke off of the top here. It's a Russell. Ada Elizabeth Russell, 1886 to 1886. Lula Pint Russell, 1881 to 81. So those are babies. And Mary Frances Russell, 1846 1886. John Russell, it's 18, I can't read his birthday, but he died in 1906, and you can tell it's been broke off. William Russell, looks like 1887 to 1895. And Allen Russell, 1872 to 1874. Just a child. There's nobody on that side. Then we have William, Ada, and John. And I guess that's the Russells. So here's Eliza Gray, 1809 to 1885. Carnes. That's a big thick stone. Let's see what we got here. Nobody on it, but yeah, C.L. Carnes, 1862 to 1917. And then we're going to go right past this road. I'm just wondering if they made a parking lot over some of this. I don't know. I wouldn't think they would be that disrespectful. It looks like Hugh Notberry. Not Bert, not Barry, not Bert. Not Bert. Okay, that's an unusual name. 1818 to 1881. And then there's Hugh Notbert, 1819 to 1894. James Bud Manning, 1925 to 1944. Okay, that's a newer one. That's one of the newest one I saw. Nancy E., wife of G.A. Notbert, 1857 to 1853, or 1883. Can't read that one. Can't read that one, guys, sorry. But this is a Notbert, James Notbert and Margaret Notbert. So this is their little plot. Anybody looking for a Notbert family out there? Yeah, here's W.M. Notbert, Bess Pearl, wife of Edgar Notbert, Charles Notbert. That one almost looks like Carrington, but I'm not sure. It's pretty weathered. Way too weathered. There's the finger pointing up. Too weathered. Okay, we've got one laying down here. Robert Simpson, born in 1866, died in 1880. Was only 14 years old, 9 days. And then here's Margaret Simpson, and she was born, or no, she passed away in 1888. Looks like she was born in 1870 something, but we can't make that one out. All right, now we'll go back over here. It don't look like a big graveyard, but it actually is when you're walking and trying to do a video. Grace Hammer, 1894-1919. One thing I like about the church graveyards is they do normally take really good care of them. I can't make that one out. Starts with a B-R, the last name, but that one's kind of hard. I see a double stone. Here's a Fitzpatrick, died in 1886. Irene, that looks like. Here's a double stone Brown. We got Adna and Pearl. 1921, 1922, 1914, 1916. Just babies. And here he's back again. Shaking of hands. I guess that's welcome of heaven. Welcome to heaven. And this last name is Spitzer. Looks like Spitzer, 1856 to 1888. Have James and Delia Palmer, okay, 1885 to 1904 and 1840 to 1919. And Rosebella Colby House. That's a unique name. Can't make the name out, but I can make that chain of the Oddfellows. Let me go right back over here. See who this is. No name, or it's weathered that you can't see it. Okay, here we go. Oh, it's too weathered. They died in 1909, and they was born in 1888. It looks like.
Could that be Tudor?
Tudor? No, maybe. Maybe, and that's the only one on that one. All right, I'm gonna go over here. These are kind of few and far between, so the walking will be more. Ambla Mahaffey, 1922. John Mahaffey, 1932. Looks like an infant. 1936, a Mahaffey. Neva. Chloe. Not sure about that one. Carrie Cloyd. Okay, yeah, it is Cloyd. 1916. Was born in 1897. This one, nope, nothing. Get this longer out here. Yeah, I haven't seen any military stones yet. Glenn Lowe, 1923, no, 1823 to 1924, is that right? No, 1923, 1924, okay, just a year old, okay. All right, I will go over here. I see a marker there, and then I'm gonna go up this way. Can't read. That one has been pieced together. It's Nancy somebody, but I can't read it. Charles Lee Sullivan. You can tell that's a homemade one, 1820 something. I can't make out the date, death date. That one's also looks like it's maybe homemade, and I can't make it out. It's too weathered. Okay. We have Hodges. Sarah Hodges, Martha Hodges. She died in 1903. David Gass, 1888. Looks like Margaret, and I can't make out the last name. All right. Sorry, there's so many parts to this, but these are old ones, and I like to get the old cemeteries. Emily Brown, 1876, 1899, because you never know the history you might find in them. And I'm sure this has a lot of history. We don't know it yet. This last name on these two are Coin, C-O-I-N. They passed away in the 1890s. And I can't make this as Anna, but I can't really make the last name out. 1851 to 1915. Maybe it's Coin. It's Coin also. Then we got a big draped monument here. Florence Paget, wife of C.W. Crippen, 1872 to 1900. She was a Paget, and she was married to a Crippen. So that was a common name, I'm sure. Where we've been to before, we've saw Crippens. And Samuel Crone and Janet Steele, and that's his wife, 1840 to 1890. But it doesn't have his dates on there. Okay, I'll go down here. Hope it's not too boring for you guys. Amnesia Beck with, looks like 1826, 1916. Beckwith. Okay, Amnesia. Artemisia. Okay, yeah. Artemisia Beckwith. Sorry if I butchered the name. And here is Ben J.W. Belden. I can't read the dates on that. Another Belden. Looks like Sam. And I'm not sure about that one. That one's hard to read. And then that one just says sister. We'll go down here. Maybe since I have done this in 3 parts, it won't be so long. I'm just trying to hold my phone in a different way. Clarence Hahn, he passed away in 1902. Not sure.
1876.
You see 1870? I don't see that. Born in 1876. Oh, okay, I see that now. And died in 1902. Then we got some more. We got Monroe, J.M. maybe Monroe, 1866 to 1885. Oh, 1893. Anna Wilson, wife of W.F. Wilson, aged looks like 75 years. Homemade. Here's a little monument stone, and that's really odd. Somebody's probably had the intentions of putting a name on it and just didn't get around to it, or something happened. Those are non-readable. That one's been pieced together and non-readable. We got one down, big one down here behind this tree. Be nice to pull up the history. John Godfrey, he died in 42. Okay, these are a little, that one's a little newer. And Adra Godfrey, 1925. Yeah, I'll let you clean it off. Laura. I see the L now, sorry.
Yeah.
Laura Godfrey. And there's the Godfrey, I guess, marker for their little lot. And I'm trying not to get spider webs. Yeah, that must be their mark. Well, this guy on this motorcycle's not going to give up today. It's probably what he's saying about me too, so whatever. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to walk right down here. This looks like a little newer. Not much newer. Philip Alexander Manning, 03 to 38. Mary Jane and Philip Alexander Sr., 31 and 25. Mary Jane, Hazel Viola Catherine. That is, those are just babies. We'll go right here. Sullivan. D. something Sullivan, 1881 to 1917. Oh, look at this one. This one has been beaten, weathered, worn. Goodness. But look, M. Moore, March the 30th, that's my birthday, 1845, and died in January of 1895. So we're going to give him a good shout out because, bless his heart, his tombstone has really had it. This looks like finally maybe a Civil War, and it looks like Company 8, 1st Tennessee Battalion, and I can't read the last name.
Company G.
Company G,
Excuse me.
1st Tennessee Battalion, and it looks like a Miller. Artillery, that looks like a B.
TTY.
Oh, well, whatever. Artillery, sorry. Harvey Miller, 1864 to 1904. Oh, this is a unique looking stone. It's pretty weathered, but it's also, I think it's a Miller, maybe. But I can't make the dates out. 1889, maybe, passed away, or in 1840 something. I think it's a Miller. This one's a Margaret Day. She died in 1888. I can't make her birth date out. That one I can't make out. Greenlee. Oh, sorry, got my hand over. I'm telling you, I'm having the worst time with this new way of trying to do this. Here's a Greenlee. And I think there's a Greenlee in your ancestry tree as well as mine. I can't read that double stone there. James Lacey Greenlee, 1837 to 1900. Perry Stedman, 1829 1888. John Hall. Or no, it's Ira Hall, I think, daughter or son of, I think daughter of John and Effie Hall, 1886, and was 4 months old when it passed away. Love her heart. And that's another Hall. That's Effie Hall, passed away in 1899. Here's some cool little ones here. Claudia Gribbons, 1902 to 1909. Melissa Maxwell, 1865, 1865, 1894. And here's another infant, Maxwell. Doesn't have a date on that one. Okay, I've read all of those. Okay, so I'm gonna get to these right here. Jackson 1867 to 1911. I can't read that one. So just know that there's Luttrells beside them. So it may be family. That's Cardia Kirk. 1870 to 1912. Sorry, I got a little straight. Mary Kirk, 1847, 1916. Ephraim L. Kirk, 1845, 1916. Here's another couple of Civil War soldiers. Oh man, you can't make them out. But I can see Tennessee, so they've served with a Tennessee company somehow. Both of them, but you really can't make them out. Let me go back over here. Let's see, I got those. Okay. And Janie Steele, 1840, 1990. Yes, I did. I didn't get this one. McClellan. And that, is that a Irish or Scottish symbol on the top? Let's read it. Porter D. Galen, there's the G, wife of Rosa H. McClellan, 1868 to 1841 maybe. Well, that's a nice stone. I don't see anything, but I do like that. It's cool. See the top of it. And here comes our motorcycle guy back. John Galen, 1835, 1896. Emma Galen, wife of Reverend J. McCarter, 1852 to 1927. Okay. Get these right here. We're almost done. We are almost done. Sorry, I'm taking so long. This is an Alexander, and this is an Alexander. I can't read it, but the name, but 1831 to 1889. And these are footstones. Oh no, that one is. What's this one? Sergeant Israel O. Smith, Company G, 6th Tennessee Infantry. Wow. A lot of history in these graveyards, I tell you. Did I get this one? No. Smith. When you pull that up for me, let me read that. Miss Lucy Smith, I'm pretty sure it's Lucy, 1822 to 1901. And she has a really nice...
Yes, Israel's wife.
Okay, so
That the military's had over.
this is the wife of Israel then. So, when did he pass away? It says 1910. Okay, so he must have survived the Civil War. Floyd Ernest Moyer. Okay. 1906, 1907. And see, I've got all those. So I'm going to start down here and then we'll be done. And I guess you guys are so glad if you watched it all the way through. And get my fingers, sorry. John's Shop. I think I got this one. Yeah, I already got these. Yeah, I got all these. I didn't get this one. Stella Irene Cooper, 1876, 1890. And Waters, Lucinda Kenner, wife of John Waters, 1924. These are all Waters. And I think I got this one, didn't I? No, but that's a really cool stone. Smith. Looks like he, okay. Well, he died in 1890. And Matthews and Brock. And this is the end of part 3. Cemetery at Smithwood Baptist Church, and it is on Old Jacksboro Pike, which connects to Tazewell Pike. The church was established in 1845. There's their steeple, and I'm sure it was, that steeple right there is probably a lot of people's looked at it through the years in this community. So I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope you please subscribe. And I know sometimes it's boring, I mess up, my hand's in the way, I drop the camera, whatever, but you know, it is what it is. It's simple, it's not fancy, but it might help some ancestry searchers out there. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.